Hi, everybody. I just wrote this, and this is all for entertainment purposes, or meditation purposes, or transcendent purposes, or artistic purposes, and nothing else. So I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. An idea whose time has come. And how the now and changing and charging into it with an open heart and expanded mind is a sure pathway to miracles. We can liberate others, but not as a job, but as a frequency. Calcis. Mercy is God, not punishment. Calcis. I'm not here to convince caterpillars who already hate me to be free. Calcis. Nothing is more powerful than an idea whose time has come. Victor Hugo. It's about boundaries, and it's really about the now. And as cheesy as bastardized this has become, it's only because people who miss the obvious try to fit everything into a box and sell it to you with interest and make it into a product. Will try and also fail to do the same with the now. So it is about the now, and it's greater than you can ever imagine. It's about playing. Especially if you were told that you can't, or it's irresponsible, or now is really not a good time to play, as we have so much super serious things to do. And other crappy things people who lived in the last century had to do to survive, and God bless them, for they did what they did, so now we can play more and birth the new earth. As the old one is dying, that is a truism. At this point, no amount of tinkering with system or AI shenanigans will either change nor really slow that down. As some people believe, all existence is Shiva's dance, and supposedly Shiva said to Devi that the only real point of life is to be full of joy and experience joy in every movement, every breath, and every orgasmic cry, and every expansion and contraction of the great name of God, no matter how you want to call him, her, or whatever pronouns you want to stick on eternity and infinity. And people go and argue about they and them and other pronouns and miss the whole point that all identities are dissolving. And it brings little joy, serves nothing and no one, and is one huge distraction that the black magicians of magnitude have devised to keep us distracted, addicted, and fighting over hot air. And we fall for it. Because it's easier than to look within, love your enemy, even your neighbor, even just enough to be willing to see him or her as a human being, even if you don't have coffee with them every morning, and even if your worldviews are godzillion of miles apart, it does not matter. There are people in this life who I'm not sure I'll ever be able to forgive in this lifetime, but I will pray that God forgives them while I can't. And I know, even though every cell in my body will want to have justice and revenge, there is a better way. There is a higher path. And even if I'm not big enough of a person to walk that path, I have vowed to myself to never allow anyone to make me hate. I don't have that much time, nor do I have that much heart. So as well, so as weird as things get, and we're all turned against one another in any and all possible ways, which just might be the agenda actually, remember to breathe. And do your best and let God do the rest with love and respect and a gallon of joy and a sprinkle of fairy dust. May the Christmas spirit bring us all together no matter what awaits us after the prayer. If we can go into it with an open heart and an open mind and with no hate in our hearts, we will walk like the greats, like Martin Luther King, like the great soul of Mahatma Gandhi, and less known heroes that history dares not speak of because they took the empire head on. Leonard Peltier, Steve Biko. Not the less perfect, also human, but salt of the earth heroes or revolutionaries that paved the way for us to walk in their footsteps. What if we stop demanding of our heroes to be perfect and dare to make ourselves strong, wise, and daring enough to fill in the gaps? Happy hunting, and may the truth what you are set you all free. Love you all, and merry upcoming Christmas, Hanukkah, and whatever you're celebrating. Might as well celebrate it now. Love you.